hello there, and welcome. You have to do the hands when you do it. To the to the 80s vault, to the Wicked K's vault, where today, as I just said, we're doing 1980s slang. We've got a couple more running through. We've still got we've done the 50s, we've done the 90s slang, we did the current day slang. We still got 2000s, 2010s. We're saving the 70s for the legend, correct? We still have the 60s. Maybe we'll go to the 40s, the 30s, and the 20s. We'll see how far back we go. I mean, hey, if everyone likes this stuff, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's real simple. So I don't have a lot of phrases, and I might be missing a lot of phrases because, we are children of the 80s, but we were children of the late 80s because we were both born in 88.
Yeah, some of that slang carries over into the next generation, though. So.
Oh, it does. It definitely does. And yeah, so this should be fairly easy for you because it's in the 80s, 90s realm.
Yeah.
But for those of you who are 80s children or adults or whatever from the 80s, you'll know.
Oh, yeah, you'll know.
You'll know. And a lot of these phrases might be popular with people who are overseas, specifically maybe Germany or Finland, who they watched MTV and that's how they learned English.
Oh,
there are people that have done that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that before.
So, we'll start off. Oh, by the way, I'm the Rev Kev, as you know, and finishing up his gulp of water is
second time in a row you done that to me. Cool, Kyle.
Timed it right again. All right. So, with that being said, our first 80s phrase or word is airhead.
It sounds like a candy.
It is a candy, but in this case, it's not.
Somebody who's dense or not intelligent.
Yeah, someone who lacks common sense and unable to grasp simple concepts. As an example, Jessica is such an airhead. By the way, Jessica, you're not an airhead. It was just an example. It was the first name.
Poor Jessica out there somewhere.
Yeah. We love you, Jessica.
Yeah.
You're doing great. As if.
It's like a sarcastic.
This is a callback to the 90s one, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I try? I'll try my best clueless / Valley Girl slang here.
God.
A shortened phrase for "as if it were true," as if you were right, mainly used as a lighthearted way to say "yeah, right." As an example, no disrespect to the example person, it just says, "Larry said he can do a 360 on his skateboard," and I was like, "As if." Larry, you do that 360, and I want you to put it into an ollie and then a pop shove it to end it. Do a 50-50 grind down the rail if you want.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that the extra part I added in. I wanted to make Larry feel better about himself.
Oh, okay.
Bad.
Like, it's actually a good term. Like, bad is like, man, that girl's bad. Like, she's...
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's dead on. Used the opposite of its intended meaning to indicate that something is great and or fantastic. For example, man, Eddie Van Halen is one bad guitar player.
Yeah, see, I got all of it stored up here.
Good. So you're 3 for 3 so far.
3 for 3.
See if we'll trip you up at some point.
Oh, you're gonna trip me up for sure. I have no doubt in my mind.
Barf me out.
And you're going to trip me up. Barf me out. I've never heard of that phrase in my entire life.
What do you think it is? Barf me out.
I mean, it sounds like something when you get sick, like, I'm all barfed out, but I don't know. Barf me out.
It's gross or disgusting.
Oh, all right. Well.
Example, I'm not eating that. Barf me out.
Huh. I have never heard of that phrase.
Well,
ever.
Again, you can apply this to your current day slang. So if someone's like, hey, you should have that, and be like, barf me out. Bitchin'.
That's like cool or awesome.
Something great. Example, that boombox is bitchin'. Bite me.
Oh, yeah, I know that one. That one's easy. That one's like basically like a, like screw you sort of thing. Like
similar to eat me and
me.
Used as a response to someone who said something disagreeable. As an example, hey, you look like Tinkerbell with all that glitter on. Yeah, the answer, bite me. Bodacious.
Bodacious. That's like Like hot or sexy.
Outstanding or unbelievably sexy.
Yeah.
Example, that teacher has some bodacious curves.
I've used that word before. I know it.
There was a time frame in WWE when they were WWF when they brought back the new Midnight Express, and it was Bob Holly and Bart Gunn, and they were known as Bombastic Bart and Bodacious Bob. I think it was, or it was Bombastic Bart and I forgot the combination, but that's yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
The names they came up with.
Oh, they had a team at one point. It was called Techno Team 2000, and it was these people that were dressed in like this very like shiny silver material, and it was supposed to be how things were going to be in the future.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't, obviously, and that team didn't last very long.
Yeah.
But, wrestling's weird.
Wrestling is weird.
That being said, the next word is bogus.
Bogus, like untrue, or like that's,
Something that is fundamentally wrong or unfair. Example, you were fired for being 15 minutes late. Well, that's totally bogus.
That's true, yeah. That is something that would be bogus.
Me getting fired for my last job. That was bogus.
That was bogus.
Book.
A book?
Book.
Well, I mean, sounds like something you would open up and read, like a book.
Yeah, that would be the normal one, but in this case, it is not.
Is it like kind of like go fast, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I got
The
it.
need to get somewhere immediately. For an example, dude, I can't talk right now. I need to book home to get to my bike.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Or in your case,
Or
it would
book
be
it.
I need to book it to the bathroom before I poop my pants. Boombox.
It's like a stereo, right?
It's a large portable music player. Example, my boombox has a dual cassette and a CD player. It's totally fly.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember those.
Shout out to the real ones who know what cassettes and CDs are.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's funny.
Specifically cassettes.
I was watching on TikTok these parents with, millennial parents with their 14, 15-year-old kids.
Gen Z kids.
Yeah. And they're like, so what's a phone book? And they're like, I don't know. Okay, tell me what a cassette is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What are these things you're talking about? Do you know what a payphone is? Is that like one of those like portable as you go phone? No.
I'm going to hand you a cassette and a pencil. What do you do with the two of them?
Can you write this down on your Rolodex?
Yeah.
The kids were like, what's a Rolodex? I have no idea.
I'm going to hand you this long, weird-shaped thing. Do you know what it does? It rewinds the movies for you. I've seen other TikTok challenges, too, where, like, there'll be, like, these Gen Zers who will listen to, like, these songs, like, in reverse order from, like, newest to oldest. And they'll get, like, the first half of them because they know them. And then a certain run comes up, and they're just like, nope. And the parents are just standing there going, yeah, I know that one. Oh, that's my jam, too. Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, these kids, they don't know. They don't
know.
Yeah.
And if you do know, you're a real one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get my kids to learn all this stuff because it could be helpful information one day.
Yeah.
You never know.
Never know when trivia is going to come up. And
Burned.
Oh, that's like when you make like a sick sort of like jab at somebody,
That's more of a burn.
Oh.
This one's burned, which is a harsh outcome, as in Mrs. Chambers was pretty critical in grading your paper. You got burned.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
it's another form of bogus.
Okay, all right. See, I thought it was the one where you like, you take a sick jab at somebody and it's like, ooh, burn.
Cheesy.
That's like over exaggerated or
something that is formulaic, unbelievable, or unintentionally silly. As that love scene in the movie was totally cheesy.
There was a lot of cheesy movies in the 80s and 90s.
Of course there was. Have you ever heard of Hell Comes to Frogtown? It's an early. It's like a not early 80s. It's like a mid 80s movie with Roddy Piper. He did that movie, I guess, like early in 88 or whatever it was, or 86 or something. And then later that year, he did They Live, which everybody knows They Live, which apparently is very prominent nowadays.
They Live?
They Live. You've never heard of They Live? Oh, dude, you're missing out. That's a good movie.
They Live.
They Live. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
I have heard that line before, but I've never seen the movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Huh.
So basically, basically Piper is this drifter or whatever, and he gets into this town or whatever, and he ends up finding like this like package of glasses, and he puts the glasses on, and it's all like corporate propaganda that only you can see with the glasses on. So there'll be like signs that say like obey or do stuff like it's very prevalent to how today's world is.
Huh.
So it kind of, yeah. I mean, there's obviously cheesy effects. It's an 80s movie, but it's one of his better ones. Hell Comes to Frogtown, however, is a very weird movie, which, again, he's a drifter, but the planet was killed by an atomic blast or whatever, so there's, like, no more, like, life forms on, like, the planet except for him and any, like, some random women that need to be repopularized to, like, that need to help to repopulize the Earth, and he runs into all these, like, weird frog characters.
That's a little weird, okay.
It's very cheesy.
Very cheesy.
The next word, Kyle, is chill.
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 Like cool, calm, relaxed.
Yeah. Want to come over and chill for a while?
Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill.
There you go.
That's where it comes from.
That's where it comes from. Cold.
What?
Cold.
Cold?
Cold.
Well, I mean, that was cold. Like, that's something like heartless or...
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Something said or done that was mean-spirited or without regard to the victim. Example, she broke up with you because you didn't make the football team. Man, that's cold.
That's cold. I say it all the time sometimes, you know. That's cold.
She led you astray and gaslit you and you ruined your marriage. Man, that's cold.
Just had to throw that out there, huh?
Well, you know, I'm just giving examples. I'm not specifying anybody in particular. I'm just specifying that that's an example of being cold. In that case, I'll say cool beans.
Cool beans.
I feel like, too, when you do the cool beans, you got to give some, like, goofy, like, thumbs up. Like, cool beans, man.
Yeah, with, like, the grin. Cool beans.
Cool beans, dude. You gotta. If you're just kind of like, cool beans, you're just like, no, you gotta.
That doesn't fit.
Because the beans, you gotta do the thumbs up.
You gotta do a cheesy.
Cool beans, me. Oh,
Cool
cheesy.
beans.
Cheesy smile with the cool beans. And then your buddy will say, bro, you need to chill.
You need to chill. Take a chill pill.
Take a chill pill. Chillax, my brother. What are cool beans?
Cool beans?
What are cool beans?
Cool beans. That's like cool.
Agreeable. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Example, I'll come over after class. Your answer, cool beans.
Cool beans.
Ah, yes. One of my personal favorites, and I got to do this. This has got to be a hand gesture, too. Cowabunga, dude. Cowabunga.
That is like a cool or like...
Satisfying
rad.
and delightful.
Yeah.
First used in the 1950s, but became popular again in the 1980s with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Example.
Oh, TMNT.
Cowabunga, I got the high score.
Yeah, cowabunga, dude.
Why does my ex-wife feel the need to send me TikToks right now? I'm not going to look at them. This is the Vault episode.
Yeah, this is a full episode, man.
All right, crib.
That's like a house or a spot.
Home or a dwelling. I just moved into a new crib with a killer view. We're going to move to the next letter, which is the letter D.
For D's nuts.
Wow. Dis.
Oh, that's when you say something about somebody, you know.
To show disrespect. You were totally dissed by Dave at the party last night. That's not cool beans, bro. This is my partner. Oh, he didn't say his name. I was trying to get you during mid-drink again. Go, Kyle.
Go, Kyle. Ah.
Well, to go along with cowabunga, which would be a Simpsons phrase from Bart Simpson, he would also say, don't have a cow.
Don't have a cow, yeah. That was a big one.
Don't have a cow.
Yeah, basically like, you know, don't get all worked up.
Stop being worried, upset, or anxious about something. It's a term used in the 1960s. Don't forget that, because it might come up again.
Probably will. Forget.
But became a staple of the 1980s lingo with its use by Bart Simpson in The Simpsons. Don't have a cow, Jake. You'll do just fine. I'm pretty sure my son has a Don't Have a Cow shirt with Bart Simpson on it, and I got it because it was nostalgic for me and they didn't have my size. So I said, you must carry on the lineage of cool t-shirts that your father cannot wear because they don't have a size.
That's why I go for 4X and 5X.
Well, no, we were like in the kids section.
Oh,
and
okay.
obviously they're not going to have my size when he wears like a 5T.
Yeah, but I bet you could find it on Amazon.
I don't have money.
Yeah, that's true.
Dope.
That's like cool.
Excellent. First
Excellent.
used as an adjective in this context in 1981. For example, that video is dope. Dork.
Dork. That's like a nerdy person.
Someone who is inadvertently funny, but in an odd way.
Ah.
Amy was so funny putting on her skates. She is such a dork.
Oh, okay. All right.
We love you, Amy.
Shout out to Amy's everywhere.
You're great. Dude.
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 Oh, that's the word. Dude.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
You,
All right.
you're just...
No, I knew that was the word, but I was
Right,
just playing
sure
around
you
with
did.
it.
Sure you did.
Dude. That's like a cool person. Dude.
Addressing someone to get their attention. Dudette is a female equivalent used less often. The word first originated in the 1880s,
Yeah.
but became a regular part of American vocabulary since the 60s. For an example, dude, where are we going?
Yeah,
Your
it
next-
came from like a dude ranch, right? Like
I
from
think
the
so.
Cowboys.
Your next word. Dude.
Dude. Oh, that's literally the word?
Yeah,
So hold on, they have dude and then they have dude.
that is correct.
I don't know, man. Like,
It's whoa or wow. My dad just bought me a brand new Firebird. Your answer, dude.
good lord. That's very 80s themed. They have dude and then they have dude.
Yeah. That's why the American language is a pain in the ass to learn sometimes.
I know, right?
And the next one would be a perfect way of just describing you. Doofus.
I'm not a doofus. Not a doofus.
What is a doofus?
Hey, somebody who's silly or
It's a polite way of saying someone is an idiot.
or an idiot. Yeah. I'm an idiot.
Our dog can be such a doofus at times.
Yeah.
Duh.
It's like a sarcastic way of...
Used when someone says something that is obviously known, similar to no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, yeah.
If you stay up all night studying, you will be very tired in class tomorrow. Duh. I will say
All
with
the
the
basic
with the no
bitches.
shit Sherlocks, all those like weird quips and stuff that are said. Like if you get lost and you're like, know how to read a map, Magellan? Where are we going, Columbus? Oh, good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. Next word today is dweeb.
Dweeb. Like a small pencil pusher sort of person.
Similar in use to the word dork, but
Oh.
specific to a nerdy person.
Ah, okay.
Look at Nicholas dragging all his books in his backpack. What a dweeb.
Dweeb. Oh, now, yet again, a lot of these terms carried over into the 90s because they were very prominent.
They did. Shout out to Nicholas, though. Hey, by the
yeah.
way, have you ever seen Revenge of the Nerds?
No.
You should. It's a pretty 80s movie, and I think you would enjoy it. But I feel like I wouldn't say the whole basis, but like the stereotype for the 80s was the football jock players or whatever got the pretty girls, and the dweebs with the pocket protector and all the pencils and stuff were kind of looked and frowned upon. But then obviously as time went on, what became important? Oh, fucking computers and technology. And who knew how to run that shit? The fucking dweebs and the dorks. So who got all the girls when it was time to get married because they had the money? The dweebs and the dorks. And what did the jocks get? Nothing.
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 Though I will say jocks do get a lot now, too. So.
They do now. But I'm just saying, when it went from like the 80s to the 90s, because obviously, listen, high school's great and stuff and college can be great and stuff. But if you don't get to become a pro athlete and you don't have anything else to go under, and then this other guy's making all this money, no stereotype to women, but some women just go towards where the money is.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's true.
Plus, as the dork in the movie said, all jocks think about are sports, and all we think about is sex. By the way, I forgot what his character's name is in that movie. Shit, but it was the dad from Lizzie McGuire.
Oh.
So seeing him back then playing this role of this like nerd is just. Plus the laughs are hilarious.
Oh,
They're-
geez.
Oh, see, you're laughing already. That's how they laughed. It's so funny.
Oh, my God. Very 80s, 90s
Yes,
laugh.
it is very. And there was like an 80s montage when they were like cleaning up some like house to make their own and stuff because they got kicked out of their other one because the jocks burned their house down by accident. It's a good movie.
Geez.
It's on the list. We'll have to trade one of these days and you'd be like, okay, I will watch Revenge of the Nerds, Kevin, if you go ahead and watch Hocus Pocus. And I'll be like, yeah, all right, fair enough.
We should do something like that.
We should.
And then we should come back like a book club on our show.
We really should. So what did you think of Revenge of the Nerds? Okay, well, I didn't expect to see the titties, but that was fun. There's no titties in the movie.
Ah.
Or is there?
It's like Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
I never thought I would see titties in Wedding Crashers, but I did.
There's a lot of times you don't expect to see titties anywhere, and you just go, oh, there's a pair of titties. Well, all right then. We already did this one, but we're going to do it again. Eat me.
Yeah, basically like...
Used as a vindictive response when someone says something insulting.
Yeah.
Example, Sally, you look fat in those jeans. Answer, eat me, Jenna. Nowadays, it could be a term for something...
Sexual.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Ha-cha-cha. Fly.
Pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cool or hip.
Cool or hip.
Example, that's one fly-ass members-only jacket.
Ooh.
I literally cannot believe that this next one is actually on the list, but I think it's hilarious that it is.
Okay.
Fucking A.
Fucking A. Yeah, like, right, cool. Yeah.
Outstanding or absolutely. For an example, did you ace your driver's test? Fucking A, I did. I want you to see this. It has it start out. Oh, goddamn. No, what's happened? That's the one thing I like about phones. They're very touch sensitive. No, go away. Fucking A, I did.
Fucking A. Outstanding, absolutely. Did you... Just fucking A, I did.
Fucking A, I did. Fucking A, right, I did. Roll on there, bro. Then you could bring in a British accent. Yeah, fucking A, right, I did.
A.
Fucking A for Britain. Fucking A. Ugh. Gag me with a spoon. That is not a sexual term.
That one I don't know how to describe. I've heard it, but I don't know how to describe.
It's something that is gross or obnoxious.
Oh, okay.
He tried to kiss me, and I was like, gag me with a spoon. That's how they would say it. Listen, if you want to hear all of these great terms in this history of 80s and 90s slang, literally just watch the movie Clueless with Alicia Silverstone. Oh, she was so hot in that movie. Watch that movie. And that'll give you all your as-ifs, gag me with his spoons, whatevers.
Kind of reminds me of like Legally Blonde.
It's in that realm, yeah. It's in that realm.
Okay.
But it's got, like I said before, the 80s Valley Girl kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Geek.
Geek? Like a nerd?
A nerd or someone who is socially awkward. Jerry, quit being such a geek and come to the party. Oh, what a terrible example. Shout out to you, Jerry.
Not the legend. Not the legend.
You ready for the next one?
Oh, God.
I know you know the next one.
Okay.
Goober.
Oh.
I use goober.
You goofy goober.
I use goober.
Goober.
I call my dog. So I go on a whole run with my dog. I'll call him a goober, goobian, and I always follow up with the studier of goobology. I don't know why. I do it every time. Every time.
Isn't it like funny how the progression of names comes from like one thing?
Goob.
Like think about like all of our dogs downstairs. Mowgli turns into Momo, turns into Momolicious, turns into all these different names. Bobo, I call him Bobolicious. I call him
Ollie is Baby Rana.
Baby Rana. Yeah,
little man.
Yeah. Baby Rana came from. So I used to call him Piranha because he used to like to bite my fingers, and then Piranha turned into Rana. And then Rana turned into, you're a baby shark, so now you're a baby Rana.
And he's also known as Little Man.
Little Man, yeah.
We've talked about it before. My dog has several names. He goes by Spike. He goes by Bailey. He goes by Cujo, Bale, Baileykins, Sir Bailey of Kins, like Goob, Goober, Goobian, like all that. Like it's just... and he'll answer to all of them because he knows.
Oh yeah,
he knows.
Because you call it, same thing when I'm downstairs and I start going Momo, and all of a sudden he starts going nuts. He knows his name's Mowgli, but if you Tedward
Roosevelt,
Tedward Scissorhands,
exactly.
Teddy Bundy.
Scissor me, Tedward.
Scissor me, Tedward.
Not Ted Bundy. No. No. That's a bad one. No.
Teddy Ruxbury.
That one's fine. That one's fine.
Teddy Roosevelt.
We did that one.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did.
You did.
But do you know what a goober is?
Like a silly,
Someone who's goofy
goofy.
and is playfully made fun of because of it. Example, Sandy is such a goober, but we love her. It's almost kind of like a diss at the same time, though.
Yeah.
Because you're just kind of like, she's a goober, but, we still love her. Like, she's kind of a fuck up, but we kind of still love her.
Kind of still love her.
You're kind of a goober. Goth.
Goth is a style, isn't it?
Males and females who like goth music wear all black clothing and makeup. I bet all the goths are going to be at the Cure concert tonight.
Yeah.
Do you know who the Cure is?
The Cure?
Yeah.
It's a band.
An 80s band, yeah.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
That's like sick or like
Radical to the extreme, brah.
Yeah.
Used to describe something great or horrendous. That knee scrape, that scrape on your knee is gnarly. So it could be used in a good or bad. The
Depending
Bruins
on the
winning
situation.
streak, gnarly.
Gnarly.
The fact that Sway took a brutal hit, gnarly.
Just depends on the situation.
At first, when I saw that hit, by the way, it looked like he took a skate to the nuts, and I was like, "Ooh, God!"
Could you imagine taking a blade right to the nuts?
Oh no!
Just pinch.
No!
Uh.
Stop!
Do they wear cups?
I think so, but
it's
a blade. It's going. It doesn't matter, especially when it's going like that.
And on top of that, you can catch the cup right on the side, like
right, and then it pinches and ow!
Oh,
fuck!
Geez. I saw
I'm
that.
gonna go to the next one and say grill. Grill.
Like to hammer down on somebody, like you grill them.
No, it's someone's front teeth.
Oh,
check out that chick's grill. She looks like she could chew through cable wire.
Ooh.
Flavor Flav's got a grill.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. I have to show Eddie that video. I haven't shown him yet.
Yeah, boy.
Flavor Flav.
I can't do it loud because if I do, I will legitimately peak.
Oh, yeah. You've already been peaking from time to time.
I know. Well, life has peaks and valleys. Is your dad singing?
Yeah, he likes to sing sometimes.
Hey, that's fine. More power to him, the legend himself. Grody.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. Disgusting or repulsive. A bastardization of grotesque. Example, school lunch was totally grody today.
Grody.
I'm pretty sure 80s school lunch was probably like that.
Yeah. Didn't start getting good to the 90s.
No, I didn't.
No.
Square pizza for lunch.
Ooh.
I don't know about you, but at middle school, at teachers, we had pizza dippers.
No, we didn't.
So it is basically just like, it was like a mozzarella stick without the breading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of those before. I never had them.
Best.
I've had them later on in life.
The best day of the week was pizza dippers. Well, see, when you were in elementary school, it was just hot lunch or cold lunch. So you either brought your own lunch or you had to get whatever they served to you.
Yeah.
Which I was like, whatever. And then in middle school, it was hot lunch, cold lunch, or alternative lunch.
Alternative lunch?
Alternative lunch. So let's say one side was serving, and there was also salad bar too. So let's say one side was serving, I don't know, chicken nuggets, and you were like, I'm not really in the mood for chicken nuggets. Oh, you've got pizza? I'd rather have pizza. So you got a choice. But you had to look at the menu in the morning, and then you had to sign up before a certain time frame, and then someone would come around and grab all of the slips. So then that way, when you went to lunch, you knew what you were supposed to get, so you couldn't jump out of the line. So you couldn't be like, I changed my mind. Nope, sorry, you got alternative lunch. We've already got a set number of people. You're beat.
Yeah.
You're beat. You're beat.
Yeah.
Headbanger.
That's like the hardcore music.
Someone who listens to heavy metal, they usually have long hair and wear jeans, rock band t-shirts, and or leather and denim jackets. It's not just headbangers who love Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home.
Oh, okay.
It's actually not a bad song. But you can get severe whiplash from doing headbanging too much.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to do that on a regular basis.
No, I already have a neck cramp, and I did it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I had a neck cramp from last night, which is why I didn't headbang with you.
Oh, okay.
I pulled a muscle in my neck.
Heavy.
It's like dense or like...
No.
No?
No.
What?
No, it's to acknowledge something that is very serious.
Oh, okay.
As in, whoa, that's some heavy shit you're reading there.
Some heavy shit. Oh, okay, yeah. I heard.
One of my favorite lines from Back to the Future. I think it's the first one, or it's either the first or the second one. And Marty says, "Whoa, this is heavy." And Doc goes, "Where's that? There's that word again. Heavy. Marty, is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull?" Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hellacious.
Ooh. Hellacious. I've heard the word, but I wouldn't know how to describe it.
Can be used in a positive or negative way, surprisingly good or unbearably bad. That was a hellacious homework assignment. It took me 3 hours to get it done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes! Yes, I am so glad this is on here. This makes me so happy. Hello, McFly. Think, McFly. Think.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know the phrase?
Yeah, that's from, what is it from? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank.
Literally just said the movie. I literally just said this movie.
Yeah, you just said it. What's it called?
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
This phrase was made popular in the movie Back to the Future.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
It's because
I haven't even smoked anything in like a year.
wasn't going to say that. I was just going to say you're a little scatterbrained because it's, you haven't eaten today maybe.
Oh, that is true. I haven't eaten
So
today.
there you go. It is used to address someone who has done or said something dumb or to get the attention of someone who is completely spaced out. As in, I can't believe you forgot there was school today. Hello, McFly. Now, in some cases, you can do a smack on the head or a knock on the head if you're gentle enough about it.
Yeah, be gentle though.
You got to be gentle about it. You got to make sure the person's okay with it.
Yeah.
And some of the things that Biff says in that movie are just... That's about as funny as a screen door on a battleship.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole thing of like, could have had a V8.
Yeah.
Like, just wake up.
Yeah. Do you get that? Do you get that reference?
What, the V8?
No, it's as funny. That's about as funny as a screen door on a battleship.
Well,
That's not the right phrase. It would be a screen door on a submarine. Because if you're on a battleship, if you're in a submarine, what is the submarine underwater? If you have a screen door in a submarine, what's going to happen?
The water's going to flow through?
Correct.
It's going to probably bust through like I busted through EC screen?
Right. Correct. Right. Or why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? It's leave, you idiot. Make like a tree and leave. You sound like a damn fool when you say it wrong. All right, then leave. Damn it, I'm going to have to go back and watch this movie. I'm telling you this, I don't know who it's going to be, but whatever fortunate or maybe unfortunate female decides to go out on a date or do something, if she hasn't seen Back to the Future, I will make sure she does.
Yeah.
If she wants to. I'm not going to pressure her, but I'm like, it's Back to the Future. I mean,
yeah. If she hasn't seen it before, maybe she does got to watch it, you know?
I'm going to say, hello, McFly. No. Heinous? I gotta hurry these up because we're
already at 33.
I know, we got a long way to go still, so let's do
I have
a
no
little
idea.
rapid fire.
I don't know.
Bad or disgusting example. What kind of heinous music are you listening to? Like, best example would be a wrestling thing. Triple H with a heinous attack on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Homie.
That's like a homeboy, home skillet.
Similar to dude, but also used as a term of endearment addressing a friend. Me and my homie are gonna bounce.
Homie.
Hood.
Like ghetto?
Short for a neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Don't be seen wearing that in my hood.
Okay.
Or if you're from the Northeast, the delicious ice cream.
In the ghetto?
No.
No.
Jonesing.
Craving something.
Having a crave or a need for something. Man, I haven't had a break since this morning. I'm jonesing for a cigarette. Killer.
Cool, or like...
Something that is exceptional or appreciated very much. This new Def Leppard album is killer.
Killer.
Lame.
Lame. Lamer. Something not cool.
Weak or underwhelming.
Underwhelming.
That Howard the Duck movie was so lame.
Totally lame.
Later days and better lays. What?
Never heard of that one.
Later days and better lays. A phrase used to say goodbye and good luck. For example, take care, man. Later days and better lays. Oh,
Never heard of.
that's interesting.
Huh.
Legit.
Like something that's real or...
It's short for legitimate. The real deal or looking sharp. That swatch is lit. Legit. Like. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Sorry, I'm swallowing water.
Oh.
Like.
For those of you who are asking, Kyle is a swallower.
Wow. That is so rude.
Burn!
You're not supposed to tell about our personal lives. God.
This is the Vault episode.
Oh, okay.
No homo.
No. Oh, okay.
Like, it's no real meaning. It's used in like an or an and when formulating a new thought. I was like, what are you doing? And he looked at me like, I don't know, and I'm trying to like kiss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh. And I was like, get away from me. And he was like, why, babe? And I was just like, ugh, you're gross, disgusting. Gag me with a spoon.
Ugh, like horrible.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. Do you still have a decent amount of like? Yeah, here we go. Like, do you have a decent amount of list to go?
We're at M, and there's only a couple for each one. So how about this? I'm just gonna read them off, and you don't even have to guess them.
Okay.
Mall rat, someone who likes to hang out at the mall, also called mall maggots. Jimmy, can you tell all those mall rats to quit hanging out in front of the store entrance? That's a movie, by the way, made by Kevin. Oh my God, what is his name? Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, that's
He did the Clerks movies. He made a movie called Mallrats. It's very good, actually.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
It's a good movie. It's funny. Moshing, style of dancing for thrash metal or very aggressive music. It became popular around the 1980s. It's usually done in a mosh pit.
Yeah.
And involves full body contact with other moshers. Now, some mosh pits are nice, some are not nice.
The ones at the concert, the drop kicks.
Those were fine.
Yeah.
You know, you just kind of you're listen. You're there to have a good time. You bang around with your friends. You're just having a good time. There are some where people get into like they're throwing punches and people are coming out of the pit like bleeding.
Yeah.
Like they're scary.
Yeah, that goes back to the whole idea of like being masochistic. Like, you know, we were talking about McCanny Manor the other day during the Halloween episode.
Just remember, hip-hop dances come and go. Mosh pits are forever.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people still doing the Soldier Boy, and there's not a lot of people, I'm sure, still doing the Dougie. You know what people are still doing? Moshing.
Pits.
Narc. It's a tattletale. Someone who divulges a secret. I can't believe you told the teacher I cheated. You're such a narc. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah. A response something someone said that was already obvious to everyone. If you get caught skipping class again, your dad's going to be pissed. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or you could also switch out Sherlock and use Dick Tracy. No shit, Dick Tracy. If you mix it up. Not even. Denying a statement as being true. Jesse told me he caught you singing like a virgin in the shower. Not even. Fat. Spelled with a PH. A slang term coined in the 1950s but gained resurgence in the mid-80s used to describe something that is desirable. That's a fat jacket. Psych!
Psych.
You and I are best friends. Psych, I hate you, bitch. To indicate what was just said is false. I got the money I owe you. Psych! Shout out to Kyle Cease. Remember Psych?
Psych.
Do you want to go play tag on this? Do you want to go play tag at recess? No, Psych, I hate you, bitch. Now, psych, not to be confused with psyched, which is really excited about something. It's similarly used to stoked. As example, I'm so psyched about seeing AC/DC next week. I love how it's like 80s things that are put into the 80s. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you were like, I'm psyched to see The Weeknd, be like, who the fuck is The Weeknd? It's the 1980s.
Yeah.
The Weeknd is Saturday and Sunday. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Poser, a wannabe who doesn't quite make the cut. Did you see how Billy the Geek grew his hair all out and he's trying to hang out with the headbangers? Such a poser.
Such a poser.
I got called a poser in high school.
Oh, yeah?
Because I bought an NFA hockey sweatshirt. And they're like, you don't even play for the team. And I was like, yeah, but I like hockey and I go to this school and I can support it. They were like, you're such a poser. I was like, nope. Because if people asked me if I was on the team, I would just say, nope.
Yeah, it would be a poser if you were like, yeah, I'm on the hockey team with the hockey shirt on.
Yeah, the team that won like 2 games all year because they fucking suck. I think my mom actually has that hoodie. It didn't fit me anymore. I think she has it now.
Oh, yeah.
Rad or radical. Extremely cool. Shortened to rad.
Yeah.
You look totally rad with that new haircut. Except for you missed the little spot right there. Righteous, bro. Righteous. Perfect in every way. Me and my buddy saw Rambo last night. It was so righteous. Skills. With a Z.
Skills.
Having great abilities in a particular task. Did you hear that homie rap? He got some skills.
Yeah.
Slam dancing. A style of dance done by punk rockers where they jump around as well as punch and kick in the air. It is similar to moshing. Slam dancing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
where people get hurt.
I've seen people do that before, yeah.
Smooth move, X-lax.
Wow.
Somebody who screwed up something or failed at completing something correctly. I broke my favorite tape, but I brought my favorite tape, but I forgot my Walkman. Smooth move, X-lax. Spaz. Someone who is hyperactive and easily excitable. Will you sit still? You're such a spaz. Stoked. Really excited or highly enthusiastic about something. Dude, I am so stoked about this 3-day weekend.
I use that one a lot.
Take a chill pill. Someone
Chill pill.
said to someone who was overly nervous or excited and should relax. Dude, you've been hounding me all day about borrowing my car. Take a chill pill. Or my personal favorite to that as a subside, chillax.
Chillax, yes.
You need to chillax, my guy. You need to chillax. Just chill the beans.
You need to chill the beans.
Chill the beans. Listen, a lot of my slang I get from my child's television show, Bluey. I don't say sunglasses anymore. I call them sunnies.
Sunnies, yeah.
Which also you hear from How Ridiculous. Shout out to them.
That's true.
And
yeah.
I'll do chill the beans.
Chill the beans is a good one. I like that
Chill
one.
the beans, yeah. Totally.
Totally.
To emphasize the importance of something. That Camaro is totally awesome. It's totally Kyle.
Totally, Kyle.
Totally. One time, I was like in my yard and I saw a rat and I was like, rat. And it was like, Kyle.
And that was totally Kyle.
Totally.
Totally.
It's a very 80s or 90s. It was in the 90s. It was in the 90s.
90s,
So it was a very
yeah.
80s, 90s thing.
Yeah, that was.
Drake Bell, how far you have fallen from
Yeah.
the popularity of life.
Yeah, well, he made some bad mistakes, so you can't be doing shit that he did.
At least I'll say my mistakes aren't nearly as bad as the mistakes that he's made. Mine are pretty bad, but they're not that bad. But I'm also not a high-profile individual, so.
That is true.
Tubular, a term
Tubular.
first used in the 1970s by surfers, but widely used in the 80s to indicate something is great or awesome. Wow, that skateboard design is totally tubular.
Tubular.
All right, we're almost done.
Okay.
Whatever, with an A. No H, though. WHATEVA, whatever.
Whatever.
Sarcastic way of saying, yeah, okay. Example, Julie, if you don't finish your homework, you can't go to the movies. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Come on, man. I'm going to make you laugh with the next one. Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Do you know what that is?
Uh,
So it's a Wendy's hamburger commercial coined this phrase in 1983
oh, yeah.
with the
I
little
remember
old
that.
woman when they were looking, where's the beef?
Yes.
The term went viral and used to address something that is lacking in substance. Example, I don't see anything in your 6-page report proving your point. Where's the beef?
Ah,
Because
okay.
they would show, because Wendy had the square patties, and they'd show this big-ass bun with this tiny little-ass hamburger, and she'd, where's the beef?
Yes, yep. I do remember that.
Wigging out. Really paranoid to the point of being freaked out. Bobby saw the police car and just started totally wigging out.
Oh, okay.
Word.
Word.
Used to signify something is well stated or that something is true. Example, those Spark-O-Matic car speakers are fat. Answer, word.
Word.
Example 2, I heard Tommy just got expelled. Answer, word.
Just
So-
the different inflections.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Word. Kind of like dude and dude.
Did you know that the bird is the word?
Word. Uma mau mau. Uma mau mau. Can't do it that much longer. That's a song from the 1950s. So there you go. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah.
A phrase made popular by John Lovitz on Saturday Night Live while playing the character Tommy Flanagan, the pathological liar. This phrase is usually said immediately after telling a lie, even when it's blatantly obvious that what was said is not true.
Huh.
I have $100,000 in my bank account. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yo.
Yo.
This slang term originated in Philadelphia as a bastardization of the Neapolitan word ugolo, ugolo, which means young man. Yo is used to address someone or get their attention. Yo, what's the deal with Marsha?
Huh. That's an interesting way to...
Your mama.
Yo, mama.
Your mama. Used to direct this insult someone after an insult is directed at you. Your mama is so fat when she hauls ass, she makes 2 trips. Example 2, you're a dummy. Answer, your mama. Your mama's so fat she stepped on a scale and the doctor said, I don't want your phone number.
Oh, bird.
Oh, no. We love the moms, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to all the moms. Jinx poke, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke. Nice. What is she sending me? Oh. Epic. Sorry. My wife's sending me TikToks of this guy who's doing some type of radio thing and podcast, but it's not even that. She's showing me shirts from Bluey that I must have as an adult because I love Bluey.
Fair enough.
Because I hopefully are going to bring my child to see Bluey live in March for her birthday. And if I have a Bluey shirt, I will be a cool dad.
Where's that at?
Wallingford at the Oakdale Theater.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I feel like the kids will have a good time because it's Bluey.
Yeah.
They love Bluey.
That's true. It's like my parents when I was young taking me to Disney on Ice.
Right. That was just around 2, and I haven't been there in a long time. And Becca wanted to go, but we just didn't go. The kids were sick.
Yeah.
So, that being said, sorry for going all weird on that last part. All right, so 80s slang. Go ahead, use it. Some of it's still used in popular culture today. Bring it back. Revive the 80s and 90s slang because it's starting to come back anyway. So, if you've already got a jump on the terms, then right on, good on you.
Yeah.
We are Cool Kyle and the Rev Kev, the Wicked Case podcast. You can hear us streaming on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn,
Deezer,
and wherever you can get all major podcasts, as well as YouTube. All podcasts and YouTube are posted Sundays at noon, so keep an eye out for it. Tell your friends and family. Phone number, 774-764-9074. That is 774, because I know people don't get it the first time. 764-9074. Give us a ring. Let us know what's up. Is Bird the word? Let us know.
All of the phone number right now is getting is spam calls.
Oh.
So we need other people. Please call and leave a message.
Yeah.
For the love of God, nobody's called.
Okay, well, it takes some time.
I know.
Things are expensive. Maybe if they're trying to do an international call, they're not going to call us if it's going to be like $1.25 a minute.
That is true. So you can email us, man.
Email us at thewickedks@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Our website, www.thewickedks.com, is usually where a link is posted for all of our episodes. So if you can't get onto a streaming device, you can just listen to it right there on the website.
Exactly.
Socials, Facebook, Instagram, and
Twitter.
The Twitter at The Wicked KS. We occasionally post things here and there. Maybe not as much engagement as maybe we should do, but
I mean, I've been hammering away at least putting episodes up there, so that way, if you're on the social website, you can at least get access to it.
I will say, when it comes to doing on-air stuff, Kyle feels more comfortable with having me kind of be the reins of this. On the flip side, I'm more comfortable with him taking care of all the social stuff. So all the work that I do on air is not anywhere close to the work that you're doing. So shout out to you. I appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you, brother.
We also have a Patreon account, which is patreon.com/thewickedks. $3 a month to sign up. Listen, you're helping out 2 guys who are just kind of flying by the seat of their pants, but having the time of their life doing it. So
yeah, I mean, and honestly, $3 is gonna get you maybe a McDouble. Like, come on, you can take that.
I had a McRib the other day.
Oh, I know they're back.
This
I have
is
to.
A future episode, I know, but I got a McRib and I was so happy. I don't even care. I know that it's not what it's supposed to be, but I don't even care.
I know.
Because you're paying for the nostalgia.
Yeah. I mean, it's something different, too.
Oh,
like,
barbecue.
You know what they need to bring back at McDonald's? Is the fucking snack wraps.
Yes.
Please.
Preach.
Please.
Preach.
The snack wraps were the best thing that McDonald's had.
Give me a grilled honey mustard snack wrap right now, and I may extricate in my pants.
Oh, those were so good. Those were so good. And I think the problem was they tried to expand on it, and people stopped like buying them and going back to like the burgers.
Well, they had the grilled and crispy, but they had barbecue, ranch, and honey mustard.
Yeah.
And it's just too much.
And then they started doing like the deluxe ones.
Yeah, no, just keep it simple. Grilled and crispy, throw in some lettuce and either ranch or honey mustard. That's all you get.
Yeah.
But the problem is now they have that spicy chicken sandwich that's going to do their thing. So
yeah.
Ooh, a spicy chicken wrap. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that sounds good.
Branch it out a little bit, McDonald's. Come on now.
Yeah.
Burger King tries weird shit. Bring some old shit back.
Yeah, well, the problem is with McDonald's right now, they're trying the fucking adult Happy Meals, which is like, I understand, but yeah, like that was a crash. Like I got one once just to say I got an adult Happy Meal, and after that I'm like, I'm gonna get the regular fucking thing. Just put it in a bag. I don't need it in a box. And then they give you that little toy. It's like the toy is like garbage.
Yeah, but if people are saving the box and they save the toys, you use them and you sell them online, and then people pay stupid amounts of money for useless shit because they want to have it.
That is true, yeah. Maybe because they didn't get to have it or whatnot.
Correctamundo. So that being said, thanks for listening to us on this week's episode of The Wicked Vault. We appreciate you listening to any of our episodes on The Wicked Vault. Tell your friends and family. And remember, as always, here on the Wicked K podcast, peace and love, y'all.
Let's get wicked.
You are now exiting the Wicked Vault.
Peace and love. Let's get wicked.